All right, everyone, welcome back to Ask Tabs, where health is always in style. You guessed it. This next guest really needs no introduction. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm welcome to the legendary, multi-platinum recording artist, Flo Rida's in the building, guys. Wow, 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 do we have an exciting show for you guys today. I got my main man, Flo Rida in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, sir. Flo, we're going to jump into some questions for you. But first, I want to thank my director, Looking Glass Graphics, for having your boy looking crispy today. Yes, shout out to Jet Setter Nutrition as well. All right, Flo, we're going to jump into some questions. But first, I appreciate you, my brother, for coming up here. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. All right, folks, let's jump right into it with Flo. So, Flo, you know I got to ask. You're a healthy guy, really in shape. I know you're eating healthy food, but when you're in Miami and you really want to get that good meal, that cheat meal, where's your spot? Where's your go-to, my brother?
My favorite restaurant is Finger Licking.
Finger Licking. And that's in down in Miami, huh?
Yeah.
All right.
We got a new one opening up on South Beach.
Oh, yeah. You guys got that Bar Idol thing going on.
Yeah, that's going to be phenomenal.
Oh, that's going to be really dope. I like that. I like that.
Now, for you guys out there who don't know, Finger Licking down in Miami is the biggest celebrity eat spot there is, period. I mean, you can walk in any given day and see Rick Ross, to Pitbull, to Trina, to Meek Mill, to DJ Khaled. And of course, our man Flo here. I guess that's why he let us know and put us on the game by the secret spot. But hey, you know what? I appreciate it because the decor is great. The food is amazing. I've had it myself, so I can vouch for Flo. And I see why that's his favorite restaurant. So Flo, who do you bring from the industry to come eat when you go? Because, I mean, I know you got a bunch of friends. Who's your go-to guy? Who's somebody you can really trust to go have a good meal down in the Finger Licking?
I have a couple of people that I could truly call my friend in the industry. But in particular, you know, my man Flavor Flav.
Nice.
Definitely. Rest in peace, my man Chinaman from the 2 Live crew.
Yes, sir.
I don't want to leave anybody out. Yeah, Fat Joe, Sage the Gemini. Someone in the industry who I can truly call my friend, Gorilla Zoe, most definitely.
So if you guys were ever just as curious as I was to find out how Flo Rida stays such in good shape, despite being down in Miami eating that good old finger licking, here's a short clip just to show you how. Check this one out.
Everybody knows Flo Rida's in shape, but what's a Flo Rida workout like?
It's such a good vibration. It's such a sweet sensation. You're such a hot temptation. It's such a sweet sensation.
I got the wild ones, high ones, fly ones, do or die ones, even shy ones. Up 1, 2, get to the middle and throw it back to me. Nobody do it like you do that for me. Sheesh, don't blow half on the halftime freaks. Let's talk Biscayne, shout out South Beach. Loose, I'm loose, what's up? I broke the leash. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You got all 3 eyes on the prize. Right now, right now, right now. I got a real good thing on the rise. Right now, right now, right now. And it's worth every bit of my time. Right now.
When it comes to working out, it's not what you can do when you have energy. It's what you can do when you're tired. But I mean, that might consist of, you know, doing a boxing regimen. That might consist of doing, you know, a lot of cardio. That might consist of, you know, doing strength training. I mean, I'm a guy who started off, couldn't lift over, you know, 100 pounds. And that definitely motivated me to go into the point where now I lift over 405 pounds. bench press. So I mean, definitely. I mean, if you're trying to do a flow rider workout, be ready to bring the heat.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Would you say a flow rider workout, your style of working out has helped you with your career? How has flow riders workout, how has working out in general overall helped you?
Well, definitely working out has helped me with my career, but working out is second nature to myself, and I'm definitely, happy about that, because having records that are up tempo and shows that go over an hour, you definitely need a lot of energy. Complete one of my shows. Working out definitely helps me with my career and being on stage and touring around the world.
How's your diet around the world? A lot of artists you see them working out. You see people like DJ Khaled, they're always promoting working out. You see people like LL Cool J, he's been one of the great artists. Probably some of your influence came from him as well. And he's always been working out. Nelly, the list goes on, 50 Cent. How do you notice working out and being in shape as something to contribute to a successful career of an artist?
Working out and being in shape is definitely a plus to being an artist, especially if you're someone who travels consistently, not just national but international. Trying to find a proper meal may be hard at times, but sometimes I might hire me a trainer to go on the road with me, someone who can go, get the appropriate meals that I might need, because I'm busy doing interviews or doing other things that pertains to my career. But as far as dieting, it's very important, and I try my best to stay on the regimen.
Nice.
All right, guys, we're going to take off for a quick commercial break. We'll be right back.
Because when the world's all together, we need to bring it back to that time. So common courtesy around the world.
Common courtesy is unity, respect, and most of all, equality.
Got a solution, eliminate the non-competitors, hip-hop predators and corny niggas, etc. Show me the mic, they hamburgers, I want the cheddar. Just cause you scream promethazine, don't make it better. Motown cloth, that Barry Gordy, you barely leather. Designer furs, you niggas birds, you flock together. This shit absurd, the surface burn, restore our era. Needed a moment of honesty to change up the weather.
That's what we're missing right now. We're missing the common courtesy out here. We're missing that love that we used to have for each other. It's real.
My time to get high and teach the youth, but I ain't a preacher. In fact, I probably a leader if you ain't attentive in class and can't add up all the math. If you can't see any further than your feet, then it's clear you can't manifest an idea out of a dream.
All right, folks, welcome back. So, Flo, I got to ask you, is there any artist in this generation that reminds you of yourself when you first started in this industry?
As far as any young artist that reminds me of myself, I mean, just my immediate fam, I would say, shout out to Baby Soldier, just watching him stay in the studio, numerous hours, and I'm just seeing the passion, just seeing the love that he has for being in the studio working. He's definitely one of those guys who I consider, have a great future as far as, being an artist, because you have to be passionate, you have to be dedicated and motivated, to your craft.
Yeah, big shouts out definitely to Baby Soldier, definitely to Freezy and the whole Strong Arm movement. You guys are huge, man. It's crazy. Can't wait to see what you guys got cooking. So for you guys that don't know, Flo Rida is probably one of the biggest international stars in hip hop, probably in history. And Noriega, who's a huge OG from Queens, has got a great podcast called The Drink Champs, where he speaks to different celebrities, different artists, and he talks about different topics, and they sit back and they drink and they have a great time.
So on a recent episode of Drink Champs, I watched Noriega and Fat Joe talk about how Flo Rida don't even go across the street for nothing less than $400,000, man. Is that true?
Nah, that ain't true. I need my money now. No.
I mean, I know he's one of your great friends. So when I heard that, I said, that's actually pretty dope. I mean, you got to keep your number where your number is.
I mean, we're going to keep that on the low. Shout out to Fat Joe, shout out to my brothers, Noriega. They definitely, some legends in the game, and they definitely, they fam.
How did you come up with the name Flo Rida?
As far as my name, Flo Rida, I'm born in the state of Florida, and I was never too fond of having a nickname. I was always, I always responded to my birth given name, but being an artist, you have to come up with a name. So I actually took the state in which I was born, broken in half, and a lot of times people ask you, can you rap or can you flow? So I mean, that's the flow part. As far as the Rida, when it comes down to, my pace as far as, my lyricism, I switch it up. You never know how I'm gonna switch it up on records, but yeah, that's how I came up with the name Flow Rida.
Dope, 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 dope. So you just had this 10-year anniversary for Low. How was that experience?
Oh man, definitely shout out to my brother T-Pain. I just think back on, just having a chance to be a signed artist, and here it is, 10 years in the game. I recall, 10 years ago, the first time I put that record out, it took me all around the world. That was the thing where I got a chance to meet different cultures. I got a chance to, see how music can inspire people just about any place. And I'm definitely fortunate. I'm definitely, shout out to all the fans that supported me for these 10 years. We 10 years with Low. We are over 100 million singles sold. So I mean, definitely it's a blessing. I thank, God for my team. Shout out to Strong on my MG. It's very important to have people around you that are not yes men, people that, who are very faithful, who are self-motivated, who are driven, who, as passionate as you are, and really care to see you have longevity. So I mean, definitely, man, it's been a roller coaster, but I appreciate it all. The ups, the downs. But yeah, 10 years with Low, man, is a blessing.
Yes, sir. What do you think about the current generation of hip hop and pop music today, from your time?
As far as the current generation in hip hop and pop music, I think is in a great space. People doing things from home now. I mean, some people, creating their own record companies. I mean, we had this years of, we had people creating record companies and being independent long ago, but it's more so bigger and now. And I just love the fact that, everyone is collaborating with different genres of music, and from the young adults to the vets in the game are very inspirational. So I think it's a great time for music right now.
Yeah, because you were one of the pioneers of collaborating and switching over from hip hop to pop. You were doing that in EDM. You were doing that way before anybody else was. So it's good to see that there's growth from that. So what can we expect next from Flow Rida? I know you like to switch up the flow. You do things a little different than everybody else. So what can we expect from you going forward?
As far as going forward with my career, definitely, man. I'm still excited. It's fun to me. This is something that I dreamed of. So as far as my career, I look forward to being around a very long time and just inspiring others. I have a record label, International Music Group, so I look forward to helping the younger artists. I look forward to my album, which is coming out very soon. So if you out there and you have a
looking forward to those dates.
So if you so right now I'm trying to come up with a name for the album. So I mean, maybe you guys could hit me up and come up with some very creative.
Yeah, you guys gonna help Flow Rida out with an album name?
Yeah.
All right, that's what I want to hear.
Yeah, as far as collaborations, I have some great collaborations. I'm gonna keep that under wraps, but you guys can look forward to an amazing album.
Nice. So another question I have for you. We see you with Jackson Health. I heard you're their first celebrity ambassador. Is that true?
Yes, man. I always, when it comes to anything as far as health, I'm very concerned about that. And, working with the kids, man, I recall just being a kid, dreaming that I'll have a career. Now my career is at the magnitude it is. I look forward to giving back all the time. Just working with Jackson Health, they're family. Anytime I go in there, they embrace me, and I love going out there and sharing what I have to, put a smile on kids' faces that may be going through trials and tribulations. It's such a joy to, work with them, and I'm happy to be a part of the fam.
Yeah, man, it's amazing seeing you out there with them. And speaking of the children, it's always important to give back. And I always hear about how great Flow Rida is about his faith and his religion. I heard you grew up and gospel was huge into your upbringing, into your music career. How has that also helped you transcend as the artist you are today?
Yeah, organically, I grew up around music. My sister's been in a gospel group, so just watching them and watching how they rehearsed and things like that definitely inspired me and motivated me to, you know, do the things that I do. My dad, he played all type of instruments, and I mean, was very instrumental into, you know, me having vision for music. And I just took that and ran with it, you know, having guys like Rick Ross, Pitbull, Trick Daddy, Trina, the 2 Live Crew, you name it. Those guys inspired me, and any way that I can give back, you know, being an artist at the magnitude I am, I'm looking forward to, you know, inspire those to come. I'm trying to inspire the new and up and coming artists as well.
Perfect. So next, we always do something cool on the Ask Tab show. What we're gonna do next is we're gonna do something called Healthy or Hell Nah. We're gonna ask Flo Rida some things, he's gonna point it out, and you guys are gonna help him decide whether this is healthy or hell nah. You guys ready for this? All right, let's go. First thing up.
A bag of chips. All right. Extra cheese, too. All right. What do you guys say? Healthy or hell nah?
Y'all gonna help me out here? Help me out? Help me out? Hell nah, you got that one right. That ain't healthy. Now, somebody in the crowd say hell yeah? All right, well now, a bottle of orange juice. What do you guys think? Hell yeah, hell no? Hell yeah? They say hell yeah. We like that one. All right, one more for Flo while he's here, all right? A bottle of Jet Setters. What do you guys think about this one? Hell yeah. Hell yeah is right. We'll be right back. We're gonna go into a commercial break. Thank you very much.
Now, on a beautiful day like this, you know you gotta start your day off right. I always get my engine going with my Jet Setter, that vitamin-rich gummy that gets me fueled throughout the whole day. It always gets me in my feelings. Alright now guys, I know I told you health is always in style, but that don't mean my dance moves ain't in style. Check me out one time real quick. Check your boy out one time. Ah, 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 ah. All right, Flo, what do you think? I think the audience is too up on game about this health stuff, man. I think we're just wasting our time. They got it all down pat. Is that right, guys? All right, guys, it looks like we're all set for discharge. Until next time, remember, health is always in style, you guessed it. God bless.
You're over here looking like a snack. Oh. Hey, yeah, from the back. Hey, yeah, make me wanna drop a stack. Oh. Hey, yeah, you a snack. Hey, yeah, over here looking like a snack. Oh. Hey, yeah, from the back. Hey, yeah, make me wanna drop a stack. Hey, yeah.